The person who posted the ad is not an escort. She's not experienced. She's not even old enough to legally consent. The girl who posted the ad is 13 years old. Her name is Claire. The man on the other end does not seem too concerned. He is 42-year-old Ross Ashenfelter. And that's not the only disturbing detail here. Ashenfelter is a 4th grade teacher, which means he is surrounded by children the same age as the girl he's talking to. The girl seems to be backing out, but Ashenfelter stays calm, smooth-talking her. He reminds her of the money and offers more for a longer duration. The girl, feeling okay with the age, sends him a picture of herself. While he initially appears spooked, after Claire's response, he confidently realizes that she is indeed a little girl. The following day, the messages turn darker. Claire is shocked that he is all right with this as a teacher, since his career depends on appropriate behavior with minors. Ashenfelter seems more than all right. He is almost confident that this is simply his personal life. Ashenfelter assures her that he is good at keeping secrets, a tactic many predators use on little children. It is common to lure minors to be a part of something secret, something their parents aren't aware of. The blurred message contains explicit details about what he plans on doing with the 13-year-old. Little does Ashenfelter realize that the ad online was a trap. 13-year-old Claire is actually Sinclair, Detective Drew Sinclair. It's part of a large sting operation against sexual predators lurking online. The Internet Crimes Against Children, ICAC, task force is a nationwide program in the United States that brings together local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies to investigate and prevent online crimes involving the sexual exploitation of children. Ross Ashenfelter is part of a sting operation now. Ashenfelter sends proof that a hotel room has already been booked. The receipt leaves little room for doubt. He then discusses payment, offering $700 for the night and agreeing to cover emergency contraception. This is all the confirmation that the detectives need. Detectives with the ICAC task force have been watching, months of careful investigation. After many arrests and convictions, Ashenfelter is the latest. With the texts, there is evidence of his intent, and somewhere, the line between predator and prey is starkly drawn. Not long after, they trace him to his school. They travel to Lake Roosevelt Elementary School, where Ashenfelter is working on administrative duties during a school holiday, unaware that the investigation has reached him. The net is closing.
Hi there. Are you Mr. Ashenfelter?
Hi.
Are you Mr. Ashenfelter?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I'm Detective Hoffman's Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, hi.
Right now I want to tell you you are under arrest. So do me a favor, stand up, put your hands behind your back for me.
Excuse me?
Right now you're under arrest.
Okay.
Here, this is Detective Sinclair right in front of you.
Yeah.
He'll explain kind of what's going on.
Alright.
Ashenfelter does not appear surprised. Innocent suspects often start questioning the arrest and make a commotion, but Ashenfelter is calm.
I have reason to believe that you've been in communication, inappropriate communication,
Okay.
with a 13-year-old child that lives in.
Okay.
As part of a strategy, Detective Sinclair does not reveal who was behind the texts.
Apparently you told her at some point last week that you were going to come meet up with her,
Yeah.
and she, and then you didn't. So she told her mom that she'd been talking to a teacher. We did some investigation and found out that that teacher was you.
Okay.
So that's why we're here.
Okay.
Okay?
The arrest is swift. He is taken into custody at the school. Detective Sinclair wants to see what the suspect has to say for himself. The charge is communication with a minor for immoral purposes. Ashenfelter is calm because he chose not to meet up with Claire. So far, he is confident he has done nothing wrong.
Any weapons or anything on you, sir?
No.
No.
I would like to talk to you a little bit about what's been going on,
Okay.
to see what your mentality was, why you did or didn't show up in Ellensburg. I'm relieved that you did not.
No.
But I would still like to talk to you about that because it is something that she said was an ongoing conversation for quite some time. And we have all of those text communications between you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So far, he has not denied communicating with the 13-year-old. He is well aware of what's going on. He keeps his answers brief so that he might not incriminate himself.
But I want to make sure you know that we are recording.
Okay.
Right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law.
Okay.
You have the right this time to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you while you're being questioned. You can afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise his rights, not answer your questions or make any statements. You understand the right to idea?
Yes, I do. No statements.
No statements? Okay.
Yeah.
Assuming this is going to be important, we're going to want to take this with you.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Ashenfelter does not give them an explanation or reason. He simply acknowledges his rights. Every word he might speak now could be used against him. But does he fully understand the consequences?
Okay, what's the process here?
So, like Detective Sinclair said, he'd like to speak with you, but of course you have the right to not speak to anybody if you don't want to.
And he's decided not to.
He doesn't want to make these statements right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is these guys will transport you back to Ellensburg, and you're going to get booked into the Kittitas County Jail for communication with a minor for criminal purposes.
Is there a simple way to do this?
Like how?
Instead of booking and...
Well, it's a Class C felony, and we take communications and the potential, like you took some pretty good steps towards wanting to have with a child.
Ross Ashenfelter is being charged with a Class C felony. While it is the lowest level of felony in Washington state, it still carries serious consequences. The charge allows for prison time, substantial fines, and a permanent criminal record. For a 4th grade teacher, the impact extends far beyond the courtroom, threatening his career, his freedom, and his future.
So I have to go to Ellensburg?
Yes.
How long is this process?
You'll go to court tomorrow, and then bail will be set.
Am I going to prison?
That's out of my wheelhouse. That's not anything.
I mean, jail? Do I need to stay the night for jail?
Yeah, you'll have to see a judge before. You'll have to go to an arraignment or a probable cause hearing for the judge to determine that there's probable cause, and then he'll set a bail amount. And basically, if you do bail out, some criteria that you have to follow, and one of them is probably going to be that you don't have any contact with children.
Okay.
So you probably won't be allowed back to the school for the foreseeable future.
In a single moment, his career, his routine, and his identity have been placed on hold. But he still doesn't grasp the seriousness of what he has done.
Is there any way for, I'm not going to run and I'll show up. Is there any way to not need to go all the way to Ellensburg?
No, we're going to Ellensburg today.
Okay.
Like I said, I've read all of the text communication between you and this child, and it's highly inappropriate for any adult to have with a child, let alone a 4th grade teacher.
Okay.
Even when he tries to make it sound small and insignificant, Detective Sinclair is quick to remind him that his behavior is extremely dangerous. Ashenfelter might be agreeing outwardly, but his expressions are those of minor annoyance.
Okay, let's head down to the car.
The search warrant does include your car. We're going to search.
Well, my students will not be ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Where the detective is talking about a search warrant, the suspect's mind is working on different things altogether. He is worried about his class being unprepared, rather than focusing on his own fate and future. This is the last time he is in the classroom. The detective's curt, "Okay," shows he doesn't care about anything other than keeping his students safe from him. Ashenfelter is, for all purposes, a predator.
The chief's gonna contact the superintendent and let them know. Yeah, it's in there. We're gonna serve a warrant on it.
Due to the nature of his messages, the team will have no trouble obtaining warrants. His phone is taken into custody, and for further investigations, a search will be conducted of his home and car. Thinking quickly, he realizes he needs to put safeguards into place.
How far away are you?
Right there, because she's for Union Rep. I'm going to Ellensburg to be booked.
Okay.
You probably want Union Rep for service.
Okay.
little shock right now. So.
His nervous laughter does not get a response. His union representative is brief and cold.
Contact my brother.
And what do you want me to?
Write that down.
I've been booked
Okay.
for inappropriate communications, but I have done nothing, so.
Okay.
Saying his charges out loud seems to be affecting Ashenfelter. He speaks slowly, possibly realizing that he will never be seen in the same light again. Ross Ashenfelter waits, uncertainty pressing down. What comes next in this unfolding ordeal? Ashenfelter posts his $100,000 bail and is released. But the case is far from over. He has pleaded not guilty in Kittitas County Superior Court. The trial is scheduled for January 14th, 2026. Cases like this are often hushed, behind familiar doors and trusted titles. If you want to stay informed on real cases as they develop, understand how investigations actually work, and see what doesn't always make the headlines, subscribe to Ministry of Crime. These stories matter, and they deserve to be examined closely.